Okay. So when I first did this, I estimated between 30 and 40 somewhere, and it's probably going to be in that area. I can see this is part 29. Welcome. Thank y'all. Don't forget, subscribe, share, like. We still need those. We still need to get everything situated, so we still doing it. So we definitely need to like, subscribe, and share. Initially, I said that I'm looking at my computer because I kind of typed out an outline for what I want to talk about in this. So initially, I talked about, I said about between 30 and 40. I am not in prison right now. I'm in my mama's house. Somebody said I'm still in prison. No, I'm not. I'm still in prison in the story. I'm still in prison. Yes, I'm still in prison. No, I'm not in prison now. I'm in my mama's house. Let's talk about when I was in prison. What? We're gonna be about right there. Um, I really feel like I'm just starting at Oakdale as far as like I'm looking at the story. Um, but you know, so I'm definitely am not going to introduce him tonight, but I'm going to introduce my slut ways tonight, and I might come do tomorrow more. Um, Another one. I want to save him for last, Oakdale, because that was something whatever, whatever. I might introduce him tonight. So it looks to be about. I can see it being the series ending at about 35. Uh, so this is 29. There's definitely gonna be a 30 and a 31 that is at Oakdale. Perhaps a 32 when I talk to Dominique. There's going to be a question and answer for just the whole series. There's also going to be I have to tell the story of when the night I went to prison, and the rape and the sexual enslavement. I have to talk about that, and I want to talk about getting out, and I want to do like a recap of where everybody is right now. So that's about 8 more videos associated with prison stories, in a sense. So we're at 29, so that's what 37. Um, it might be just a tad bit more, and maybe just a tad bit less. I don't see it being more. I don't. I don't really see it being less either. To be honest with you, it's probably right around right. So we probably got 37 more videos associated with that. Once I tell a story, oh boy, oh boy, what's going on, Milwaukee? I'm like, so so at this point I'm in my own cell, and there's some trade on the copper. There's some hot trade on the copper. I can't lie. The phase hit the boys. I don't know what it was about the phase, and I think because it was so many um workout opportunities in the phase that's why they actually had a lot of the boys. Um, the first boy that I had my eye on at the feds was this dude named Trill from Atlanta. Uh, Trill was in the unit next to me, and it might be 38 because I gotta tell you about talent shows and everything because it's so much. So, what did I say that? Okay, so he was in the unit next to me, and I was in um the unit. We was in next door units. So in the morning, I would go wake up Kool-Aid and then go just step outside and just kind of get a little breath of fresh air. And every morning I'll see Trill out there in them great sweatpants with a little muscle shirt on or something during the summer. This during the summertime. And just he had long dreads and some pretty eyes. And so Trill I don't know, something about him. It was swag. He was shorter than me, brown skin. They just, I don't know. He had some buck teeth, but I mean, um, he was just cute to me. And so, um, he he would always kind of speak to me. I had a homeboy over there too, and he would be outside too, and we'll go out there and shoot the shit. Um, I actually had we played a lot of tickets and gambled that way. I wasn't a poker heavy here. This wasn't a poker heavy compound at all. Spades was more the thing, but tickets was rampant. So I used to play a lot of football tickets, and so we used to always talk about tickets and stuff like that and everything that we needed. Um, and so my first interactions with him was that he was a cool person. He wasn't really like about no foolishness. And so one day I was in the store line and I would come out with big bags of stuff. And so I was passing um going back to the unit and he come next to me. He was like, let me let me carry that for you. I was like, okay, I ain't tripping here. And I just let him carry it and he brought it to my cell. I said, you want something? And he was like, um just give me an ice cream or something on the rebound. And I was like, well, you know your homeboy T. I say, you can have whatever you like. They just kind of laughed and left. Now, my grandma always told me if you grin, you in. He grinned, he giggled. So he was in. So I told Ralph, because he's from Atlanta too. I was like, good, I was right, Ralph. And see this another thing, he never was too much, what's the word I'm looking for? He never was too much, he always treated Ralph kind of cool. A lot of Ralph homeboys would look at him funny because everybody knew he was pining over Kool-Aid. But he was, but they never, but Trill never did that. And so I told Ralph, I was like, listen, tell your motherfucking, tell your fucking homeboy, when is we getting married? He was like, who? I was like, Trill. And he was like, oh, you like the homie, you like the homie? He was like, I see what's up, I see what's up. And so, I was like, cool. Now, Ralph was procrastinating. And I found out the reason why he was procrastinating. Oh, I love you too, them girls. So the reason he was procrastinating was because Trill was one of the only homeboys that really didn't treat him no different because they knew he liked them trainings. But he was more like procrastinating because he was like, he accept me, but I don't want to bring him no gay shit. And so I was like, well, fuck. I used to do these solids for you. Do this solid for me. Now, why would I not? I don't know why I would just go to Trill. As I'm thinking about it now, it's like, why the fuck did I just go to this nigga and tell him my fucking self? Because, of course, I snapped. But I could have I wasted so much time waiting on Ralph and trying to throw hints and whatever. And I guess in a sense, you just don't see niggas that look like him or act like him and swag like him really just going like that. But I don't know why my mind had that. And it's like, I have fucked with hotter niggas throughout the state and the feds. So I don't even know what the fuck was on my mind. I don't know why I just felt at that time. But I just asked Ralph to do it. And Ralph was like beating around the bush. Well, you know, I be dropping little hints here and there. And you know, I told him like, man, Shakie go thank you, I'll take a dick. And he'll laugh and whatever. What's going on, T-Money? Sister, all right. Money, about the booker. Hands on your knees, use a hooker. So, that's one of my longtime friends, T-Money. So, what happened was, in the meantime, in between time, I met this dude they had this retarded boy he was from Miami, as a matter of fact. I think it's Dominique Homewife. Miami or not. He was from Florida, Tampa maybe, I don't know. He was a black, ugly, cockeyed looking boy. And he used to always, his name was Maurice. And he used to always just come from behind me. Every time he see me, he'll be behind me. He'll give me his little sheet, shake it, fill out something. Y'all know you want something. I'll be like, no, I don't want nothing. Because he was just so, just like, ugly. So he used to come down with unit and just come sit in the cell and talk to me all day, or listen to me talk, or listen to me fuss, or listen to me this, or listen to me that. He was just all up under me all the time. And so I was like, boy, go ahead somewhere. Now, no step. There's probably one thing I would let somebody do all the time. And when he told me, he was like, Shakie, I ain't lying. Because see, okay, I used to explain to them what shaking was and dancing. So now I would never shake against these girls that dance. Nah, they just really shaking their ass for real. But in comparison to somebody from Miami or someone like that, I could shake. So, bitch, I used to shake down. And so one time I was on the hill and I was just shaking. I was bopping, bitch. I was doing my big bitch bop for real. And so he was in a so me and him was in the cell. He was just listening. He was just listening to me talking. Now he never was ever overt with me. Never came out. I know he liked me or whatever, but he never really was doing it. I think he kind of sticks out like all the girls. But he was just on my trail, and so he was like, "Shakie, I'm not gonna lie." He talked so funny too. He talked like Kool-Aid. Let's see you shake. It's on my page. Go on my. Oh no, it's not on my page. My page got deleted. Follow me at sip.nation on Instagram and at mcshakielive 2.0 on what you call it. My page is my page is deleted. Sorry, there's no pictures. I'm gonna have to just give you some videos one day. So one day he was in the cell with me. He was like, Shakie, the other day when we was shaking on us on the other side, he was like, my dick got hard. I was like, Maurice, get the fuck out of my cell before I bat you. Now you going too much. You going too much. He said, no, don't put me out, don't put me out. I'm like, no, you doing too fucking much. Stop it. You really disrespecting me. Don't tell me about your little dick getting hard. And so he was like, Shakie, please, just let me eat your booty. I saw it shaking, I want to eat your booty. Now, Maurice is no trigger that I would ever. If I don't have a picture of Maurice, but if I did, y'all be like, oh, girl. He was that kind of trait. And so it was like, girl, it was like a desperation move. But I used to have this motto, buying, cripple, or crazy. If you want to eat my booty, if you want to eat this pussy, bitch, you talking my language. It was more like a boom, we got action. And so, so my first sexual experience on this compound was letting Maurice eat my ass. And I ain't gonna lie, I laid on the fucking bed, bitch, and I swear he has some big old lips. He just looks so crazy. But you know, my ass can't see that. It could feel it, but as I could, like, them lips was just sucking on my hole and his tongue going it out. So he really, I mean, like, bitch, he's really top 5 ass eatings I ever had in my life. I'm sorry to grow short out. But bitch, if you gonna eat this pussy, I wouldn't give a fuck. It is what it is. Now, I wasn't necessarily proud of this, but if you want to eat this pussy, you're gonna eat this pussy. I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna stick it in your mouth. I'm gonna stick it in your face. It is what it is. But I try to not let people know this because it's still Maurice. And so he made his top 5. Yeah. Wait, he made top 5, yeah. And so it's still Maurice. And so, bitch, sister, no step. This the only thing that did. Make this boy follow me more. Write me letters. Put all kind of stuff on my, like, he'll come put shit in my locker as far as little gifts and stuff. And I'm like, damn. Like, if I wake up in the morning, he's sitting in the chair myself, right there. I'm like, this is just getting too out of hand. And I used to just be, listen, Maurice, it is what it is. And every time I get mad and try to fuss at him, he'll just start biting at my butt. And bitch is like, fuck, you just a good ass eater, bitch. And I'm just egging you on because I'm never going to be with you. You not know, like, listen, it didn't matter. I had to have, I'm the type of bitch, I'm sorry. I'm the fucking shot caller on this compound. I feel like I got to have the hottest trade on this bitch. So, it's just what it is. So he just became like literally naturally obsessed with me for some reason. I don't know. Bitch, I had a small reprieve because Maurice went to the hole for somebody. He's so crazy and wanted to be down so much. Like somebody asked him to hold his knife and he got caught with it. So he went to the hole. Now, all this time, Trill still sticks out on my line and I'm still sticks out on his. So he really on some shit that was just like but he wasn't making no move, and I wasn't making no move really either. Dominique had a barf. His name was Gotti from Tennessee, little bald head trade, which made him my son-in-law. Um, but Gotti had a problem because Gotti would cheat on Dominique, and it was obvious too. Gotti was running behind Christian, and he was running behind this one. He was running behind all the white girls, and Dominique was just used to try to put the fear of God in them. But I used to tell her all the time, daughter, like, bitch, use a Vatan. Okay, so my gay family name will be Vatan, and I would tell them, like, bitch, use a Vatan. You my daughter, bitch. How dare you walk around here and let Trey run circles around you? You better run some circles around him. And so she would try, but she was so in love and so spent with this boy, and he just played the fool on. They used to go through their stuff, this and that, or whatever. But for the most part, God, it was still my son. And so I saw him in Trill in a library one time, and it was like really talking and whatever. And I got him from Tennessee, and Trill is from Atlanta, so it didn't make no sense. And that homeboys like, what the fuck is they talking for? And so I'm like, son-in-law, come holler at me, come holler at me. And so and he was like, what's up, mama? What's up, mama? I'm like, I'm cooling. I was like, what the fuck you doing talking to him? He was like, nah, we were just talking about these hoes on the compound. I'm like, the hoes? Why the fuck are you talking about the hoes on the compound? He was like, Trill, go. I'm like, I know you fucking lying to me. He was like, yeah, Trill, go. And so I was like, son, don't tell me that. I've been sliding that boy's cell. I've been coming that cell on him. He was like, no, he go. He was like, you one of the hoes he be talking about. I'm like, well, I didn't even know this. Like, where does this even come from? I'm like, man, Ralph, pussy ass. All this time, I've been fucking wasting trying to mess with this boy. Nah. I said, well, put in a word for me. And so, next time I saw God, he was like, Mama, he said, it's whatever you want to do. He ain't doing no trouble. It's whatever we want to do. I was like, oh, well, tell him, come to my cell in the morning. So, God had told him that. And so, for some reason, I don't know, that morning he didn't come. And so I was like, that boy stunting or whatever. I felt kind of played. I had a bad day that day. But for some reason, the next morning when I wasn't expecting him to come, is when he just popped in my cell early in the morning. Bitch. And so, girl, this is what he did, bitch. I literally, like, he came in the cell and he just pushed them dreads back. He said, you told me to come up here? I was like, yeah. I was like, what's up? He was like, I'm cooling. And so we just talking and we just vibing. And so, like, he really cool. I found out he was a rapper and he started asking me about MC stuff. And I'm like, damn, I want to suck your dick in my mind. But it's like, we didn't even get all that type of time. He was just like, because by he coming in there, he just really started vibing with me. And so we start talking about music and we start talking about the difference, like New Orleans, Atlanta. He's definitely a football fan. Now, I'm not a New Orleans Saints fan. I'm a New England Patriot fan. But I'm still representing like, you're not going to play with the New Orleans Saints, especially being from Atlanta. And so we just started just kind of like josted around until they called for like work call or something. And then I didn't even go to breakfast that morning, to be honest with you. Me and him was just in there vibing, laughing, kicking and stuff. I'm running a little F's here, he running a little F's there, and it was just like that kind of stuff. And it was cool. But then it was like, they called for work call, so he left. It was like, I'm going to come out at you tomorrow, like whatever. I'm like, damn, I'm going to suck your dick, fuck all that. But, so listen, it became like a morning routine. He literally used to come in my cell with his little coffee. You know, he might go in my locker and get like a little sugar, and we would sit there and we would just vibe, really, really vibe out. Say he had some intellectual conversation, and so I'm like, why this boy don't come in my cell and put his dick out? But I don't know why, still to this day, why I never. Yeah, I was trying to eat, so why I never like really went full fledged force and tried to get some. I still like at that point in time. Um, so he the closest thing that ever happened for us was one morning he came in there and we was talking about fighting. I don't know how we get that. I think they had a fight on the compound or something, and we was talking about fighting. And so as we talking about fighting, he was like, "You can't fight." I was like, "Baby," I said, "You don't want to try me." He was like, "You look like a good old." He said, "You look like a good old wrestler. Like you a whole motherfucker." Whatever, whatever. I was like, "Trill, you don't want to try me." So it was like, "Come on, give me a round, give me a round, give me a round." And so I was like, "Okay, baby, it is what it is." So I railed up, and he was like, we braced up, and then I don't know how, but we started wrestling for real. And so we started like just pushing and pulling on each other. And some kind of way, I ended up on the bed on top of him, and I felt the poke. But I'm like, he was like, man, let me go right quick. And I got up off him, and he left. Now he didn't like. I was like, well, I know he go. You had to come in my cell for something. Like, what's the fucking word? And so this what happened. Kool-Aid got out the hole. Kool-Aid got out the hole. Now, by this time, Sam had another cellie. And so, by my cell being a gay cell, of course they put Kool-Aid in my cell. So me and Kool-Aid became cellies. Now, Trill refused to come in my cell when Kool-Aid was in there. So by Kool-Aid being my cellie, our morning rendezvous over. Now he'll see me and speak, but he never spoke to Kool-Aid. I don't know why. Come to find out later, he viewed Kool-Aid as Ralph's piece, and he will never like cross that boundary. He told me this later, and I'm gonna tell you how it came to tell you this. Well, no, I'm gonna tell it chronologically here because I don't want y'all to get confused when I get to that part. So he stopped fucking with me, like on that coming, like chill with me and joking with me in the morning. He stopped that. Now we still was friends. I still go outside and talk to him sometimes, and we'll walk the track every now and then. But this is how I got introduced to this dude. I'm gonna introduce this character right now. One time I saw Trill working out outside. He was doing the pull-up things. Now this boy is so fine. It don't even make no sense. The boy is just nasty fine. And high trade down. But he was working out with this short black fine trade. And so when I see him, I'm like, damn, what is the fine boy? It was him. It was actually like Fred too. It was like buku, like about 10 of them, all fine trade. And it was really doing their little like pull-ups, push-ups, and all that stuff like that. And it was just literally sitting in fine trade. Now to me, Trill was like the second finest one. Because they had a finer one to me, this little short black ass boy. But with his shirt off, it was like he was super, super black. And just super, super, just like he was black and just, girl, he just gave me everything I needed. I do not know why or what I saw in this boy, but something in this boy, when I first saw him, I paid attention to him. I might have saw him on the compound before not paying attention. But when I paid attention to him was he was working out here in the shirt off. And I'm like, this boy, he's so fine. Let me turn the fan off. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go turn the fan off. Hold on. It's not this. So gonna turn it back up when I get cold. So, all right. So I meet this fine boy, and my first time laying eyes on him, I was just like, the first time laying on him, this time, I was really looking at Trill, like stalking him, but I see the dude, and I'm like, whew. It kind of took my breath away because it was so fucking fine. To me, his face was cute in an ugly way, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna show him to y'all because I have pictures of him, but not right now because nothing. I want y'all to know what's happening. I want to tell the story like I want to tell it. So calm down. And so that's what I I saw the boy, and his name is Fire. Um, so I met him. I didn't meet him. I saw him. Let me say that. I did not know his name when I met him because I found out who he was later. All right. So Kool-Aid came back, she and myself. I feel like she cramping my style anyway, so I'm really more on her neck than anything. So me and Kool-Aid used to fuss all the time. Because bitch, I don't like you know, it was cool when we was just in the same unit and at the end of the night you have to go to your cell, I can stay in my cell and go to sleep. But now when you're in my cell, me and you in the cell all the time. Now, Kool-Aid was an okay seller. She kept it clean and everything like that. And she did my hair. So I wasn't too much tripping with her. But at the same time, let me tell you something. Kool-Aid was on the fucking hormones. And bitch, it's no fight like a tranny fight. I don't care what nobody tell you. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm big and all this other stuff like that. But bitch, when a tranny fight is the worst fight on the face of planet Earth, do not let nobody fool you. A tranny fight is the worst fight ever. And so Kool-Aid used to be, and it's not their fault. It's just that one of the side effects of the hormones is like your gas don't like your, whatever that is don't work as like it normally should. Like you're expelling gases, like you're expelling hormones or something. And so I used to be like, ah. Girl, I used to wear that hoe out. I'm like, girl, I know a nigga is sticking his dick up and nothing that come off that starts smelling like that. And so it's just my fault, ain't her, but I'm sorry. Well, maybe it was just her. I don't know. I'm saying for her, is he saying fart? Yes, I'm saying fart. I'm so sorry for my ups north people with the correct accents and stuff. I am saying a fart. I'm talking about flatulence. Girl, I'm sorry, girl. No, me shaking. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Naima. If you're a trainer, I'm sorry. I like training, but this training fight was hard. And I thought that all trainers have these farts because is I say, you said fart. Wait, what? What did I say? Farts or fart? Whatever. So it's just not a good fart. And so, bitch, I was like, girl, I just can't. I just can't. It's just whatever. So I was evil with Kool-Aid for being in my cell. I wanted her out of there. I wanted to buy her a new cell, but she didn't want to go. She was loving, aggravating me. Finally, finding a way to aggravate me, and so whatever. So I found ways to occupy my time on the compound. I used to play D&D, which is Dungeons and Dragons with the white girls. Play a lot of spades. Dominique was my spade partner, and we used to tear their ass up all the time. Kool-Aid was a whore. I was a whore, but not really. And I wanted to set a good example, so I stopped trying to be a whore as much. Mimi actually went home. And so it was just me, Kool-Aid, and Dominique on the compound by this time. Me and Kool-Aid was just stay fussing all the time. I used to ring her up, calling her all kind of monkeys and foolishness. Stan, the white girl that was married to my son Taze, which makes her my daughter-in-law. She used to start hanging with us a little bit. By her messing with a black dude, I think it kind of made her honorary sister because the white girls did not like her at all. But she was so uppity and so bougie, it didn't make no sense. Like she really felt like she was a Jersey girl. And she was just like, she was a Lady Gaga fan, and she was more like Stan was in jail for child pornography. And they gave Stan a long time. I think Stan get out like 2050 or some shit like that. Let me make sure. um, Let me see. Yeah, I can pull it right up. I don't know if she's still at OAKDALE while I'm thinking. So 2029 is the earliest that Stan will get out. And she's still at OAKDALE. Poor thing. So Stan was became our honorary mascot. But I used to ring her up too because she always thought I didn't like her. And so I like to play into that, even though I didn't have nothing against her really personally. I just didn't like how my son I was like, I don't just I wanted somebody else for him. I was just so girl, but love is love, and I think he was just in love with her. But a lot of people were in love with Stan, and I don't know why. All right. So this is part that's kind of sketchy. Now, Kool-Aid will tell you something different, but I will tell you something different too. And so I don't know how this kind of ran. But because Kool-Aid was in my cell, I was like, I never been with a train. I would tell my eps and stuff, and I would talk about how I used to top the fuck out of trade and top the butch queens and how I like me a butch bunny. I was like, I like somebody, I like A's. I like A's. And so she used to tell me, she was like, I've never been with a butch queen. I used to be like, I've never been with a train. So I don't know how we used to kind of like mentally play with each other. Like she used to actually think I was her husband, boyfriend, bodyguard, or whatever. Because even though I'm the queen, mother, she just felt like so protected under me. Like she knew nobody would like fuck with her with me. And so she was just used to do all the extra stuff. Like she used to antagonize the white girls for no reason. They hated her guts. And so it's like she used to do the most for no, you messed with Kool-Aid. Oh my God. Why would you think such a thing? This is kind of like the weird thing, though. So one time, um, Kool-Aid was something she was doing. She was getting dressed or getting undressed. I don't know what was going on. And I literally saw listen, the biggest dick the the listen. When I saw Kool-Aid dick, thank you so much, Neptarian, looking from afar. So when I saw Kool-Aid dick, and it was literally the fattest, not even hard, the fattest dick I've ever seen in my entire life. When I tell you it was long and it was fat, and I was like, girl, why is you a tranny? Girl, you should be slinging this motherfucker all the way up and down the coastline, bitch. You need to be, I used to be like, bitch, you is a big old dick tranny too, bitch. You not no little bitch. You is a bitch. How you tuck this big motherfucker? And so this was literally like I lied. Like I got like even though Kool-Aid training, and even though she my friend, I used to think, okay, thank you, New Orleans. I used to think, well, bitch, I got this big old dick sitting in my cell. What the fuck? And I just was like, God damn. And she's like, stop playing with me. I don't have no big dick. I don't have a big dick. Fuck me with that big old dick you got. Now, I don't have a huge dick. I mean, it's okay. It's not baby dick, but it ain't no killer either. Like, this bitch got a motherfucking anaconda for real. And so, bitch, so There was a time when I really was like, Kool-Aid, let me suck that thing. Let me play with it or something. Let me touch it. Let me do something. And so I ain't gonna lie. One time we was in a cell. I don't know what we was doing. We was talking about talent show because I remember saying I'm gonna do um Lord tennis court because it kind of had like okay. Oh girl, I forgot about talent shows. Okay, we was talking about something, and so yeah, Kool-Aid. And so bitch, one night bitch, I was like, bitch, give me that big old dick. She's like, no, go ahead. I was like, give me that big old dick. He's like, look, you want it here? Go ahead. And bitch, I grabbed it, bitch. And bitch, I just started playing with that bitch. And she gonna tell you that didn't happen like that or not like that. But bitch, that bitch got hard and that bitch is so big. I'm like, wait, look, I'm not even finna. I tell you, look, I'm sorry. I ain't my bad, sister. I'm not even gonna play with you like that no more. Because what you got between your legs, bitch, will literally kill a bitch. Like what you got, it will literally, bitch. I ain't gonna have no walls fucking with you, bitch. And so I didn't do nothing with her dick, but play with it. And so she claimed that I raped, like she not raped her for real, but she was claiming that I forced her jokingly. She never went to the people or nothing like that. But so she would claim that like I was trying to get her dick, and I know she willingly let me play with it. And so but I guess that kind of made me feel like that I would be scared of trainings because y'all like you got a big like but this trainer had a big dick. He ugly, but I know some beautiful trainers, and so I do like females sometimes. It's just kind of weird, and so I was just like bigger than Shawnee Cup. Yes, Kool-Aid got a big old dick. That trainer got a big old dick, girl. Ain't no fucking if ands those about it. That bitch got a huge big monkey dick, donkey dick, bitch. I'm telling you, it don't make no sense. I don't know why she a trainer. She just need not be. Bitch, for the nigga she throw that on, I feel sorry for you, bitch. Cause she about to bust you open. Hormones shrink it. Shit, now this whole dick was humongous. Hormones ain't but that's the fake ass hormones they give you in prison. So bitch. So I never played with her like that anymore because I was like, bitch, you got a big old dick. And so, like how big draw? It was just a big old draw dick, girl. I don't know. It was a big old dick, bitch. And so so that would have I was thinking about it, but I was like, that would be my first time with a tranny and Kool-Aid be friends. So it didn't it didn't it just didn't make sense. And so I definitely didn't want to play with that. But I was thinking about it because he had a big old dick. But I would want him to fuck me, and then that would be kind of crazy. And so they said, drawing. I'm not for this training dick, bitch. I don't want no parts of it. Um, so let me tell you how Kool-Aid. So Kool-Aid finally settled down, but get with somebody I did not like, kind of, sort of. So yeah, direct TV remote control size like big like that. This is the first time I showed fear on a dick, bitch. I ain't lying. That's the first time that dick was like, oh, bitch. Then I'm a cocksman, bitch. I'm a cocksucker, bitch. All right. So Kool-Aid, actually, this is how this all started. One time, me and Kool-Aid was in the lunch line. Now, what Dominique asked all the time, she would always be late. So we used to leave her because it was just like, girl, when you see me, you see Kool-Aid. And so we used to go run around. And so one time, me and Kool-Aid go to the, we go to, Chow. And it was packed, which was like, it had to be like hamburger day. Hot dog day was my day. Hamburger day was everybody. Everybody going in there for hamburger pizza day. Oh my God. It would always be packed. But it was hamburger day. So it was packed up. So Kool-Aid was like, girl, where we gonna sit? All the seats packed up. I'm like, girl, they got one white boy sitting over there. Let's go right over there. And so I sit at the table and then she sit at the table. And we start eating. And the white boy was like, he got up and was like, oh, wow. So I'm like, oh, girl, fuck him. Fuck him. Ugly ass. He ain't got to sit with us. So this is a white boy that was part of the white boy clique, not part of the Chomo clique or not part of any clique like that. This was a white boy that was just in the white boy clique. Um, and so I forgot about it. I didn't feel offended. Just bitch moved. Then that's how I was see now. Where the punks at? Come on here, sisters. Let's go. Come over here. So motherfucking so I don't know how, but it came to my attention that Kool-Aid was writing back and forth letters to a white boy. And so I'm like, girl, what the fuck? And she was like, girl, I know you ain't gonna like it. I'm like what? I like him. I'm like, who, girl? Let me see if he's still in jail, girl. Surely. Oh no. He was released in June. Oh, 31. Let me see if that's him, girl. Hold on. That's not his age, though. Well, he might be watching this, girl. Hold on. That was him. That's him. He was released in June. He out in the streets now. Okay. Okay. He out. Should I show? Girl, I want to be on Facebook. Girl, hold on, y'all. 1 second. 1 second, girl. This sucker out. I wonder if he know. Girl, because I don't. Oh, girl, I'm telling too much story. Girl, that sucker out. So I don't know what made me look at him. I thought he was still in. All right. All right. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show this bitch. Fuck him. I don't like that bitch. That bitch and damn they had a fight. Kool-Aid stopped me for whooping this bitch ass. But he got out in June. 6/21. Why is that date important in my mind? I don't know. All right. Come on, Ma. Stop being so mean. They're not coming saying, calm down. What you want me to have life? Ooh, Lord, what you want? I got out. To tell them I had to get out. So wait, stop it. Stop it, y'all. Don't say that. No, you're not upset because guess what? I come home. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You're not upset they're coming to an end because guess what? That means I was released. I was not. The girl said, I'm glad they're coming to end. No. If they're coming to end, that means I came home. It's a good thing. I'm not in prison though. All right. Okay. No problem, sister. So, let me take. I'm trying to figure out. I want to show this white ass boy because I didn't like him. I'm fuck that. Let me tell it. Fuck that. We tell this. I'm telling you, I can fucking happen. Fuck him. I could give a fuck about him. Fuck you. Fuck your life. Fuck everything. Cause you were so. Me and this boy was about to have 3 fights. Kool-Aid started messing with this white boy. This white boy named Joe, and he's an ugly white boy at that. This is him. Now he look rough right there, and he has white pride tatted on his stomach, so he's some type of fucking racist. And I hope he sees this. So you're out. So fuck you. And I just know that I say fuck you, and it's still fucking. It's still up there. If I see you, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm sorry about that. So listen. Let me see. What I want to show you. Oh, so that's him in jail. This is him. This is him right here. Right there. That's him. And that's my son right there. He looked like a dirty white boy right there, but he was kind of clean. Jeremy was cool. I forgot what this white boy name is, but that's Joe. And that become, so Kool-Aid and him start writing each other letters. And, dog, I don't like this. Because I remember us sitting at the table, he getting up like he had a problem with gay people. Yeah, Aryan. So fuck a Aryan. But this was the Aryans did in prison. So y'all know. His skinhead Aryan Brotherhood or whatever. So yeah, that's him. But that's him. But that's him. That's both of them in the same picture of him. So now truthfully, I gave Joe a chance. I tried to give him a chance. My mentality was like open at the time. I started to like people, and I tried to give him a chance. I did. And honestly speaking, I'll be real with you. Me and Joe used to go work out together. Joe showed me how to play handball. This is how our relationship was at first. But Joe became a lunatic to Kool-Aid. He used to mandate her time. When I called stuff for the girls, he used to kind of come. Oh no, she can't come. What you mean she can't come? Girl, come on here. You a white boy, shut up. So he used to feel like I was too engulfed in her or controlled her. But I used to find he used to try to control her. Now, me and Ralph were actually cool at the time. And so Ralph was on my side about the matter. Like, he didn't like Kool-Aid with the white boy. I didn't like Kool-Aid with the white boy. The white boys didn't like Kool-Aid with the white boy. And I think all that did was make her like him more. That nobody wanted her with him. There was niggas on the compound that was like, damn, how this fucking white boy get the tranny? And so this started a whole bunch of confusion about them go together. Because what happened was, which means Joe was no longer part of the white boy call. He had got under my call. So you under my administration. So, and I was like, and I used to be like, well, and so our first run-in came here. It was me, Kool-Aid, and 2 more people. We was sitting I don't feel like Dominique was there in my mind. But I know Kool-Aid was there. And so, him and Kool-Aid was fussing about something. I don't know what. And so Kool-Aid, no, fuck you. So he made walk around like he was walking on a track. He passed us up and came to the table, took Kool-Aid water jug and threw the water at her. And I'm like, bitch, you got to be out your ever-loving mind. He took off running. Ralph came walking around. I said, Ralph, catch that bitch. I'm going to bet that hoe. And so he went right up there in the yard, there's a shade where the guards be at, where the yard deputies be at. And so he, girl, look, how about this? The boy all on her page. And she using his last name. Girl, watch this. Girl, yeah, she got out with this boy. Like, girl, the way Kool-Aid acted, okay? The picture I have on him this is Kool-Aid page. The picture of him is on her page. That's him on her page. The last name she used, that's not her last name. That's his last name. So, so it can't be too shame because he out here putting her last name. I think his mama knows something like that. So, Kool-Aid, oh, this stream right now. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So I wanna know so y'all understand what's going on. So girl, sure as shit think this whole. So he went up there by the gun shack. When I passed by there, I was like, girl, you know I'm gonna bop you, right? You know I'm gonna bop the fuck out you, right? So we go to they call a move, we go to the unit, and Kool-Aid's like, Shakie, please. You know how you know how I am about the mouth. I made him mad and blah, blah, blah. Don't do him nothing. I said, no, bitch, I'm gonna bat that boy. You got me fucked up. You a queen on this fucking compound. You got me fucked up. He not gonna do nothing. So the next day, girl, me and her was walking up to the thing. He come walk up to me, Shakie, I really would like to apologize. I said, the only way you can make me feel better is she throw water back on you. So Kool-Aid didn't want to do that, those stupid ass. But I think eventually she threw a little water on her and to make me feel okay, and that was what it was. But he didn't douse her like she doused him. She didn't douse him like he had doused her. So Kool-Aid, so that was the first thing that didn't make me like that bitch. He was so controlling, and then he used to like talk to her any kind of way. Like his mind, like bitch, you not. I'm like, I'll be like, bitch, you not finna talk to her like that. He'd be like, well, you don't have that to worry about it, girl. And he used to talk to me all kind of stupid ways. So now keep in mind, remember I told y'all that he used to work out with me. Let me just keep that in mind. But I really didn't like her going with him. Like it was just, girl, call it being a hater or whatever you want. It's just like you feel like this is my friend, and I don't like you just like fucking over. But by him coming out to the what, all them white girls was on his line. All them white girls wanted him like 90 going with. Charlie was the whole name. Somebody else told him. That's another whole. I'll tell you about in a minute. So this bitch really, really motherfucking just like used to kind of play on my top, and I really was like, I really wanted to box him, but you know, out of respect to my girl Kool-Aid, I didn't. But one time Kool-Aid went back to the hole for something else. And I was trying me and Dominique, I ain't gonna lie, we was going to talk on her behalf because they was really fucked over. Why did she go to that hole that time? She wasn't mounting off either. I think it was something with her transition stuff that she wasn't getting right. And she was just like complaining about it, and they ended up locking her up. And it was wrong. And so me and Dominique was going to talk to the captains and stuff, trying to like get her out the hole. And so Joe didn't even act like he wanted to help or nothing. Like I'm like, you could go talk to him too. And so we trying to go talk up speaker and get out the hole because they put in the hole like wrong. But he didn't even act like it. And Ralph was more trying to get her out the hole than anything. All right. Let me explain to y'all talent shows. I'm going to do a question and answer. And then I'm going to, because I have to break that down and then get some more stuff done. I love you too, Shane. If you that Shane, girl. Oh, Shanae. I'm sorry, Shanae. So, don't hold on me, you mean Jesus. And that's how the fuck I felt about this bitch. He gonna apply. I'm in my feelings, ugly ass. So, I hated that bitch. So, all right. Because it get more. All right. So, talent shows, they had, Dominique was organizing talent shows there. And they do this at other compounds too. But Dominique was the organizer of the talent shows at OAKDALE. When I got there, I became the host because, you know, I'm just a natural. So I was the host. And it was like an American Idol format. They had they had this, what's his name, Shepard or Sheffield? I forgot his name. They had this black man named Sheffield who had a wonderful voice. He was more like the Randy. Dominique was more like Paula. And they had this white dude, I can't think of his name, but he was mean to everybody. And so he was like the Simon. I was the Ryan Seacrest. And so I hosted the talent shows, but I also ended up performing in them too, to just for entertainment purposes only. I even taught the boy Jack how to play the bounce beat on the drums, on the drums. And so he was good at it because he's talented too. And so we used to have so much fun doing the talent shows because it was a big thing. The winner will receive, every participant will receive a certificate which counted as credits toward whatever you're trying to do, as well as the winner, the unit they brought, give them all kind of popcorn and cold drinks, and the winner got like $30 a stove and all kind of stuff. So it was a big thing on the compound. It was also a big thing because it was funny, it was hilarious, and we used to always do this all the time. And like people come rap, people come dance, people come stuff. Bitch, when I tell you, wait till I get, do not let me forget this, y'all, to tell y'all about the last talent show because I broke that bitch up how I came in there. My interest for that one was insane. Um, so, but that's a whole nother thing. I won't get to that when I get to that. Um, but talent shows was a big thing on Oakdale Compound because it's like who gonna take it, the reigning champ, and it was just like a big production that everybody was into. So when the talent shows was we had 4 talent shows altogether because it was like once there was a summer talent show and a winter talent show, summer talent show and a winter talent show. So it was like for a while I was there, and which I hosted all of them. Um, oh, I know you lying at me. You ain't told us your son to kill. So this was a big thing on Oakdale Compound. Dominique was the organizer, and I kind of like assisted her with it. And she was it 4 or 3, and the 4th one happened when I was gone. I remember my Fanatic talent show. I remember my first one, and I feel like it was 2 in the middle. I don't know why. My first one was a winter talent show. My second one was a summer talent show for sure. And I left on a summer. Yeah, so they had to be summer, winter, no winter, summer. All right, so I think I did 4 talent shows. All right, okay. So what happened was, so this was a big production of Compound. It was something that everybody was involved in, all the staff and everybody. It was a chance that everybody let their hair down, and stuff like that. They had the person that was the staff that was over there was Miss Brown, I think her name was, and she was okay. I worked for her because I worked on the yard, for a while, and that's the case. So I want y'all to kind of understand what talent shows was, and it just was very important. And that's kind of how life was at Oakdale. When Kool-Aid went to the hole this time, all right, somebody used to get a preview because I want y'all to come back tomorrow. When Kool-Aid went to the hole this time, Trill started coming back to my cell. And so that's what happened. But he was mad because of the dude who I talked about, Fire. All right, so what I want to do right now is show y'all a few pictures of places, of people that was the white girls and stuff like that I was talking about already. I will do a question and answer about stuff that's passed, and we'll end it. So we're not coming back tonight. We'll come back tomorrow. So so that was Sam. So this is me. Okay, so that's a black dude, J-Mac. He was deaf, and if y'all could see Dominique, that's one of them gray stare pants that's like look like something like I first met, a little black dot. This girl had a sickening was one more voice, but Grant was his name. That's Jimmy. That's Smitty. He from Louisiana. That's oh fuck. I forgot his name, but he used to go with Charlie. That's he from Louisiana too, but I forgot his name. All right, that's me with the punks. That's the girl Stan that used to go with my son. I got some more stories about her because me and her actually became sellers after a while, after Kool-Aid left. That's some more of the white punks, and that's some more of the white punks. That's Dominique again, and what else? So that's what I have. Wait. Girl, I don't even know how to tell a story about this boy. I'm gonna show y'all Fire. I'm gonna show him to y'all. Y'all can't see how fine he is in this picture. We never had a fashion show, but I would have liked to. But one talent show, I came out. I swear to God, I'll never forget this. Um, I had made a like a mermaid bottom. Had that bitch painted green, and I had took me a red a towel. Let me show you. Oh my God, you hold on. I took my towel. And I wrapped this hoe up in a bun. Oh girl, this is bad. I had took a towel, wrapped it up in a bun, made the little mermaid bottom out like a sheet, and painted that bitch green. And bitch, I had me like a little sports bra looking thing on, girl. That was so it gave you prison mermaid. And then I built this big old gray thing. This is like my second one. I used to come in with like whatever. And so, bitch, I put the girl, this ain't even part of the story, girl. This is just what happened, girl. And I put the I had the like somebody make a big gray oval out of cardboard. And so it looked like whatever. And so the white boy who introduced me was like, his name, oh girl, he was from Louisiana too. I can't think his name. Oh my God, he was my friend. He was cool. Fuck. He was like, and your host for this year's blah 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 Oakdale's Got Talent. Shakie. And he took the plate off, and I said, and I'm sitting up there in a mermaid, and I just like, give me my mic. And he took the mic. He said, and I said, somebody said it was fish day. Girl, and they just died laughing. Girl, we used to do all kinds of stuff. Like, it was so funny. So bitch, I was like, girl, um, so I'm gonna show y'all Fire briefly. And no, I ain't gonna show y'all Fire. I ain't gonna show y'all Fire. I'm gonna wait. So listen, questions and answers. Questions and answers. Questions and answers. Somebody said it was fish tea. Which I lived. They went up. The boys used to live for me. Cause I gotta explain more about it. That's the only reason I'm sure. Questions and answers, and then we'll go into tomorrow. Because I will come back to do part 30 tomorrow. Oh no, baby, we want to see. All right, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. You know, I can't resist spilling no tea, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all briefly. That was fire. Anyway, what's up? Yeah, the boys went up. The boys, listen, the boys used to love me, not just because of sex and stuff like that, because at the time in the cop out, I was only getting my ass ate by Maurice. You're gonna see something does happen between me and Trill, and then oh, I wanna tell you this. Yes. Oh no, I did have to pay arrest. Look, do you lesbian with other gays? I guess, yeah. He look rough. He's rough. And I'm gonna tell you all about him. The next story is going to introduce our relationship. Um, this is what I forgot to tell you. This is my first time seeing this live. I hope to see many more. Oh, okay, thank you. Make sure you hit the like button. Yes, this is the end for tonight. Yes, but not the end. What's lesbian with other gays? I guess when you two punks going together. Um, did you graduate college? If so, if you were convicted for does that alter the validity of the degree? No, I did, and it does not alter the validity of my degree. It's just hard to get a job in my profession, which is, I mean, I have a bachelor's degree in business administration. So, like, so I had a concentration in human resources, but I was working at a bank actually. So I kind of have experience in finance. And so definitely when I tell a fraud story, I talk about it a little more. But I can't really get a job doing that. Question: if these characters are going to be in your book, do you have to have their permission? I have no earthly idea. I have no idea. I'll change names though. I'll change some names because of course his real name is not Fire, and of course Trill's real name is not Trill. Joe's real name is Joe, but and Kool-Aid I don't think cares. Um, on my Instagram page, Sticks Forever. Yeah, most names are fake. Every now and then, if I don't like somebody, I tell their real name. But most of the names are fake. What's the first thing you did when what's the first thing I did when I got out, got some real food? A stage play. I don't want them to try to sue you. Yeah, most of the time I use fake names. Um, Liable is something that, like, I can't be sued because I have a First Amendment right to say anything I want about anybody. That's your right. If it's defamation, I have to prove where they lost, like they lost money. So say for instance, somebody said, "Well, I saw you on Shakie Prison Story," and I'm not gonna tell you how to get it, but you know, I have felt for MC Shakie. Does this help you cope with past by telling us yes? Because I want to get them over with to get it out my system and go. What's the first thing you ate? Popeyes. Instagnation knows we research. I know y'all do written slander. Can't sue if it's true. That's another thing. You can sue, but you're not gonna win. Like as I clearly state, I'm telling you what I remember about this. You have a right to say it didn't happen anyway, and that's kind of like where we're going in there. Um, can I show Kool-Aid again? Of course. Let me say this. This is one thing I forgot to mention while it's on my mind to mention that I actually got a letter. Remember I was telling you about where am I searching my page on Facebook? There. That's Kool-Aid. All right. I got a letter finally after being there for about a couple months from BD. Remember my boyfriend at Pollard from Texas? And I got a letter from him. And in that letter, he was like, what we did was what we did. I can't change that. But I can honestly say that I'm not gay. I don't have no intentions of being gay. I don't have no intentions of being bisexual. I don't have no intentions about being nothing. Um, like it was like, like I don't want you to take this the wrong way. You're a cool person and all, but I don't want to be this way. It was a girl. It was like a 2-page letter, girl, and him going on and on about how he not this way, and he regret what we did, and he regretted. It wasn't like a found Christ letter. It was just like, so you could stop getting your mama to send the letters to me. So what I would do is just send my letters to my mama, um, and then she'll send it to him for me because you can't write interface from inmate to inmate. And so he was just like he was just like this just not him, and um this not his life. It's not what he see for himself, and that it was just something kind of like he felt he just did. Um, so he asked me to stop writing him, um, and just kind of forget about what we did, what we had, and all that stuff like that. And so I did, and I don't want y'all to get mad because I respect that better than somebody lying, like in the case of what Cup did, like, oh, we gonna fuck with each other on the streets. Cause he let me know right off the bat, like, look, I'm just doing this in jail. Don't write me no more. And it might have hurt it, and it might have felt bad. But I respect that he told me that. That's why I didn't tell his real name. And I did tell Cup real name. Because I didn't tell Cup real name. I told Cup nickname. I accidentally let his real name slip out. But I never would let this happen because I have to you understand what I'm saying? He he let his truth be known to me. Um And I did. So I did have a spot in my heart for him because I mean I respect it. I can't say nothing about that. You didn't have no. You can respect it, especially if you don't have a choice. But morally, it's immature and selfish. Well, he didn't leave me on. He didn't make any unfair promises. He didn't do any type of and so I have to respect that. Like I didn't go like I left when I left him, there was only a period of some months that I was in the mindset of we going together, but that was while I was doing transit. And so the first opportunity he got when he told me the truth about himself. He told me the truth about what it was. He didn't let me think it was nothing. He didn't ignore me. He actually addressed it to me. Like this is what it is. Um, and so yep. He have an ex Shakie live on here. He did a podcast yesterday. I did. What the question was? No, I'm gonna tell you about that later. We'll get to that anyway. He let you always give us thing. Well, I don't think BD even wants to really marry me, but I knew that he was. I know he was just freaked out again. He was so cause like he's so slow. Like not slow. He's just not slow. I don't know if it's slow. Take that back. He was just so chill. So I think he just want to freak out. And you know, I think the whole marrying me and being in a relationship with me was kind of something that was forced on him by the car. And so, um, yeah, he started talking to another girl. Apparently, I got that word from somebody who actually came from there and said he was messing with somebody else. But a new girl that had came on the compound. But I don't know how true that is. Again, I yeah, it was more like prison love, but I never spoke. Like he told me to don't write him, and I never wrote him again. So I never wrote him again. I haven't wrote him to this day. I did look us up, and he's still in jail, but he's getting out in 20. He's getting out this year. So I don't think he didn't want to be exposed. Well, I don't know. Mm, I don't know. I can't explain it. He asked me not to write. I did not write. He asked me not to talk. Like he told me to forget about it. I forget about it. It could have been Sean messing with him. No, Sean. I thought no. Sean wanted to do that, but it would. Sean had to, who BD drugs. I think Sean wouldn't have messed with BD. Actually talked to Sean too, like not the other day. So you think it's because he didn't want to face reality that you moved on? I don't know. He told me don't write him. I didn't. I don't know what it was. Nothing immoral or selfish about that movie. I think it still stings because he was by far the hottest trade of all. This boy was so sickening. But I mean, and just kind of like he made me feel good. We had a good relationship. I didn't get to tell him bye, so that was another thing. But we had an okay relationship. We didn't have no major issues. Um, he was good to me for the most part. And I like to think I was good to him and I meant something to him. But I would have loved to have been his friend still. But I don't know. Things happen. What can you say? Any other questions before I go? It's been 75 minutes. I think I'm out of here, y'all. um, I just found you and I'm on for glue. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you so much, sister. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, my baby. It's your story. You can take. You can't take never with you. I love you. I love you too. Sleep well. Oh no, I'm late. Yeah, you're late. It's over. What's going on? So my new stubbies and my stubbies that are here for, I don't know yet. I was supposed to do today. I didn't even do it today. For my new stubbies and my stubbies that are here for the prison stories, I do have other stuff going on. So I implore you to follow me and look and find out and do a research because y'all came in. trying to see what's going on. And a lot of them like, who is Buck and all this stuff like that. People, and so there's some stuff on the page you could kind of go further down and see more stuff about that. It's very well chronicled. If you just type in MC Shakie, Buck or something like that, you will probably get a wealth of information off my page. Um, so a lot of I will be asking for him to do tier for what? Mm. So what's the schedule? I don't like being late. It's just whenever. Oh, okay. Get in there. So there's other stuff on the page. Prison stories are just one part of what I do. So people that's here for the prison story, I welcome you, and I hope you can find something else you like too as well. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, Thank you, Geometrical. I like it too. That's one of my best misses I ever did, but they sleep on it. I don't know why. We love prison stories. They need to be on Netflix series. Yep, Netflix deal. I have a movie deal. Well, I have a pen. The woman told me there's an avenue to a movie deal. That's what it is. So I don't think it's a movie deal yet, but it's coming. The book deserves to be loved was so good. Thank you so much, Miss Mia. I will see y'all tomorrow. So tomorrow I will get into what is this? 29? What is this? What video is this? Oh, this is 30. All right, this is 29. So 30 is 30 tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 30. Okay, good. Yeah. So, all right. What time tomorrow? Let's say around 7:80. Yeah, 7:80ish. All right. Oh, thank you, them girls. I appreciate you. So 7 Central. Follow me on YouTube. I usually go on YouTube. I'll say follow me on Instagram at Sip Nation because I usually post about 5 to 10 to 20 minutes before like I'm about to go on YouTube. So is that color people time? It's always color people time. So it's 8 Eastern, 7 Central. But if you follow me on Instagram, I always post when it's about. You and Buck need to shake back when you was laughing at Diddy Fabulous Classic. Next week is our birthday. Oh, okay, Ebony, happy birthday, Sage. I will never shake back with Buck. If you follow, so I generally post people time already, but black people time. I miss you already. Oh, I love you two sticks. Because yep. Come on, 8. I get off at 7. Love you, take a good night, everybody. Come on, 8. I get off at 7. All right, I'll think about it. Just follow me and I'll let you know. I love y'all, and I wish y'all all a good night. Y'all have a great and blessed night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all so much. Oh, thank you, Crucial. What's going on, Crucial? What's going on? Hold up, hold up. What's going on, Crucial? Crucial in the building, y'all. Crucial. Real niggas. You heard me. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Crucial too. It's at Crucial, KRUCIALWAYZ on Instagram. Make sure y'all go show him some love. Tell him Shakie sent you. Go follow him. That's my Shakie Unblock Me from the Super Hit Pretty Please. I never posted on that page or live. I love it. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday. DM me. Not a trade voice again. Hey, Crucial. So to you, thug. Love you for life. For real. Good night. Thanks for sharing your stories. I love y'all. So, follow all my sippers. Frederica loves herself. That 504 girl. All my sippers that's here and there. I love y'all. And I'm not just look, I'm good night, girl. I'm really about to go just get into this boy because I do miss him. That was my baby. But we'll talk about that later. I love y'all.